Oh my goodness, yes. Hello, my name is Pandez.
At the casino.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm known for doing all kinds of crazy things, running lots of conventions, or if I'm not running conventions, I'm running panels at conventions. If I'm a little tired right now, it's because I'm in about hour 5 of 9 of paneling in a row right now. It's what happens when you get known for helping conventions. If you accidentally say something to like the head of programming, oh, if you need me to help with programming a little bit, you show up at the con and whoa, there's your programming schedule. So that's what I'm doing right now. But it's happy, it's fun, I'm happy to do it. For those of you who don't know, I'm actually Canadian. I am, even though I'm the newly elected head of Indie FurCon, the chairman for IFC. Canada, Indiana, it sounds similar enough, let's make him in charge. Who did the hiring for that con? I don't know what the hell they're thinking.
I think Storm Griffin did.
Yes, it's your fault. But I am Canadian, and I thought I would share a little something with you. For those of you who haven't heard this, I'm gonna give you a little tidbit of information about Canadian men. When we're intimate, we can orgasm maple syrup. It's true. Not that Aunt Jemima table syrup crap. No, real thick as molasses in January maple syrup. If I was dating a girl back in Canada right now, she would not use a diaphragm. Nope, wobble. Unless you're in Quebec, and then French toast. No waffle, you anglophone bastard, French toast. Get out of here. Hey, what is Rob Ford doing here? Oh, he's here to see the girls, make some maple syrup, and get some powdered sugar. No, it's, I'm happy to be here, doing this here tonight. It's crazy, I've been attending a couple weddings recently, or having a lot of friends getting married recently. Congratulations to all the states passing gay marriage recently, way to go. Fantastic. And I think the crazy thing for me is hearing from my friends, like, you know, it's like, the stories about getting married, and just thinking, you know, how marriage is changing positively, but I've been seeing how proposing has changed recently. You know, it used to be very traditional, you know, you take the person you're dating out to dinner, you get down on one knee and, will you marry me? And, oh, yes, I will, that's great. It seems to have been getting a little more relaxed recently, you know, like, hey, I'm going to the store, would you like anything? Yeah, I'd like some eggs and some beer and your hand in marriage. Like, no, you can't text propose. No. But I actually heard about Furs getting engaged on Furfinity. Really? I mean, you know, I love FA, posting journals and sharing artwork, but I mean, if it works for you, that's great, but I'm trying to imagine how you would, like, pop the question on FA, like, you know, you log in, and it's like, oh my goodness, look, I've got all these journals, I'll look at these later, and it's like, oh, this artwork, it's like, no, we're saving that one. Oh, I've got a shout from my sweetie, let's see what he said. My darling kitten. You are the most adorable. I don't know why he sounds like he's from Gone with the Wind. Just go with it. You are the most adorable ball of fluff I've ever met in my life. They said a cat and a bird would never make it, but I think we've proven them wrong. I adore you and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Will you do me the honor? Will you marry me, my darling? P.S. Thanks for the faves. No, furries, no. How did she reply to that? My darling eagle, I love you too. Yes, I will marry you. And I can't wait to finally meet you in person at Anthrocon next year. No. Stop it. Now, like I said, if it works for you, great. You know, the fact that people are spending their lives together now, that's fantastic. For those of you who don't know, I actually, meanwhile, back in the real world, Pandez works as a pharmacist. People trust me with their drugs. Look at what I'm wearing. I look like I'm on drugs right now. But no, I do. I have a few interesting stories from work. I'm going to take a page from Kage right now and tell the story from work. This is a story from when I was an intern. I thought I was just like the guy. I was like the shit. I'm just an intern, but I know everything. So it's calmed down, it's nice and slow. So I told the pharmacist and the technician, have your lunch. I can handle it. No, you guys eat. Anything comes up, I'll grab you, but I can do it. And it's quiet, man in the counter. The guy comes walking towards him. I got this. I'm the intern. Hello! How can I assist you, sir? Where do you keep the truth serum? I can hear all of the staff snickering and refusing to come out and waiting to see how I would handle it. Those bastards. I deserved it, but those bastards. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Maybe I misheard him. Maybe he said, where do you keep the cough syrup? Let me re-ask it. I'm sorry, what did you say, sir? What are you looking for? Where do you keep the truth serum? Oh boy. Let me check the computer. What the hell is he looking for truth serum for? So I'm looking at the computer, I'm like, let me look, sir. Let's see, I don't see anything under truth. Don't see anything under serum. Let's see, and luckily I had read Batman comic the night before. Nothing under sodium pentathiol, which is the chemical term for the truth serum. Kage's looking at me like I don't think it is. Pentothal. I threw an I in there because I'm narcissistic. And the guys are standing there like, I don't care, just find it. So I'm like, I don't see that we carry truth serum. You know, and I'm trying to think, okay, customer service, gotta help the guy. Plus I don't want him standing there staring at me anymore like this. So I'm like, okay, you know, if I was looking for truth serum, maybe the local FBI office, maybe go down there. And he's just looking at me like, okay. I hear a thud. I look, the pharmacist is falling down laughing. I'm like, oh my God, he's like, you sent him to the FBI. I'm like, well, I didn't know where to send him. He's like, why would you send the FBI? I'm like, well, if you send someone to the FBI for truth serum, they're gonna go, well, get the hell out. If you send him to the CIA, well, then they're gonna give him truth serum. Find out I sent him there, and then come after me and give me truth serum. I don't want that. Let's see. Oh, another story. This is when I was a fully fledged pharmacist. This is when I was working, and we have a lot of elderly patients, and we see this one a lot. And this is we have a lot of patients that come in and they do the what I like to call the I need something to make me poop walk. And usually, they'll come up to the counter, they'll say that phrase, and I'll go, yes, let me walk with you slowly to the laxative section, and I'll show you where those are. And I had an elderly gentleman, I like to refer to him as Century Man, because he looked like he was about 110. And I'm like, let's show you where the most gentle laxatives I can find. And I'm waiting for him to come up to the counter, because I can see him coming all the way up from the far side of the store. I'm like, comes up, yes sir, how can I help you? And he did not say, I need something to make me poop. threw me for a curve. I need something to make it stiffer. You know, for what I'm doing into my wife. And of course, I'm calm, I'm cool, I'm collect. I'm like, let me think. And of course, in my brain, I'm like, no! No, Century Man, no! I'm not gonna give you anything that will pool blood down there. You are 187, no! I don't want to give you anything that will take blood away from here. You will forget why I gave it to you. That's it. Grandpa's not getting senile, he's getting laid. That fucker doesn't have Alzheimer's, he's got Viagra. But no, I'm like, well, all that stuff is by prescription, so I really can't recommend anything. So I'm afraid all I can do is, I could call your doctor and see if he'd be willing to prescribe anything, and he's like, but I need it today. I can't help you today. Third damn drugstore. Way to go, Century Man. I wish you the best. But no. Another thing that I like to do, for those of you who don't know, I like to cosplay. Basically, it's fursuiting, but I throw additional items on the fursuit and I call it cosplay. Is something going to fall on me? Everyone's staring above my head like, God is descending. I like to go to Comic-Con, and I like to get my picture taken in my fursuit, but I like to add little items to it. For example, I have a lion fursuit. I have been known to add little items to it. For example, I went to Montreal Comic-Con, and I found out there was going to be an actor there, Colin Baker. For those of you who don't know, he is one of the doctors from Doctor Who. I'm like, okay. I'm going to take my lion outfit, I'm going to add a hat and a scarf and a sonic screwdriver. That is the best sound effect I can do for a sonic screwdriver. Also the sound effect I made the night I lost my virginity. Never mind. I think the best part about any time I tell a story is watching that guy. But anyway. So I'm like, okay, so I'm dressing up my character as one of the doctors. So, lion, doctor, he is Dr. Pew. And I am at Montreal Comic-Con. And I'm first in line, because I am VIP when I go to Comic-Con. I want to be first in line. I want to be the first thing these actors see when they get a picture taken. Because that sets the tone for the whole convention for them. There I am, and I'm talking to the ticket girl, and I'm like, ticket girl, I have very massive paws, and you know what they say about guys with big paws? We ought to have big pockets. And I did not have. I had little tiny, tiny pockets. I could barely fit like one paw in it. So you need to help me when you scan my ticket in. Can you put it in my pocket for me so I don't lose it? Because that's how they scan it. And that's how they email the picture to you. And she's like, yeah, not a problem. As I'm talking to her, all of a sudden, from behind the curtain, an arm reaches out and grabs me on my other arm. And I'm like, it's Fortune, they're here to kill Murray. And I look up, and who has grabbed me? It's the doctor. Not Colin Baker. Beverly Crusher. Gates McFadden from Star Trek The Next Generation.
She likes furries.
Was right before Colin Baker, and she had seen me through the curtain, and she had come out and she had grabbed me. And she grabbed me by the arm and she is pulling me back behind the curtain and she's saying, oh, we're doing this. Oh, we're doing this. Oh, we're doing this. And I'm thinking, is this a dream? Is this happening? Because I've had dreams that started this way when I was a kid, and I can't tell the rest of that story. I can. It's at a different panel, Pandez After Dark, in my room at 12:01. Maybe. But she's pulling me back, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And the ticket girl's just like, but he doesn't have a ticket. But she's Casey Fat, you don't argue with Casey Fat. And she's pulling me back. We're doing this, and all I can say is, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. All I can say over and over. And I'm looking at her, and I'm looking at my arm, and I look at the cameraman, and he's just laughing, and I reach out to him like, tell me what to do, cameraman, and he's laughing. Not helping, cameraman. Help me. And she pulls me over to the camera spot, and she poses me, she puts my arm up, she takes my sonic screwdriver out of my pocket, puts it in my hand, takes a reverse pose. So it's like we're doing some sort of tango, but we're sonicking the camera. Why would I sonic the camera? I want this picture taken, damn it! And I've got my arm around her back, and she's got her arm around me, and we're doing this dance pose thing, and I'm just standing there, quivering, shaking, kind of like the time I lost my never mind. And all of a sudden, I see the, she goes, is it good? And he goes, yep. And slowly she disengages from me. Kind of like the saucer section and the drive section of the Enterprise D disengaging from each other. And slowly we drift apart and she goes, make sure I get a copy of that. And like the drive section of the Enterprise D, takes off my warp speed. And I'm just like, nice to meet you, Ms. McFadden, Miss Crusher, Dr. Beverly. And like the saucer section, I just stood there, doing nothing. Useless as fudge.
Objection! The saucer section has phasers.
And warp.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
It was useless. Shut up. For the purposes of this story, it was useless. And I slowly let my hand go down, and I'm like, wait a minute. How do I get a copy of that photo? I don't have it. I reach into my pocket, I'm grabbing a fistful of money, I'm Fry from Futurama, shut up and take my money! I need a copy of the photo. He's like, we'll get you taken care of, don't worry about it. And then I look down and in my left hand, still have the ticket for Colin Baker. I never let it go. I'm like, I should get back in line. He's probably gonna be here. And they're like, yeah, you probably should. So I go back, and I'm in line, and I'm like, did that happen? Did that actually happen? The people behind me are like, did that actually happen? I don't know. And then the ticket girl's like, so Colin's ready for you. I'm like, oh, your ticket. And Colin Baker, oh my God, yay! And I get through the line, and I look at the picture with Colin, and I'm like, yay, this is so fantastic. You wouldn't believe the hallucination I had while I was waiting in line for this photo. I thought they need like a fursuit lounge here because I thought I was like hallucinating and everything. She's like, oh, you're the lion. Oh, I've got another picture for you. No, you don't. You couldn't possibly. I was like Luke Skywalker, no, it's not true. It's not possible. And she brings it out and I'm like, she's like, yeah, oh, I just need to see your ticket. Let me tell you a story. And that's how I got to meet Dr. Crusher while waiting in line for Doctor Who. Colin Baker. I am over, am I not? No, it is 9:46.
Fuck it, keep going.
Keep going? Okay. Who here has ever watched Stargate or are familiar with Stargate? Okay, so There's an actor on Stargate, Christopher Judge. He had at one point never heard of furries. So, I was going to go to Ottawa Comic-Con and someone told me, oh, you should totally get a picture with Christopher Judge. He likes furries, lol. What do you mean? You quoted likes furries and then you capital lol. When you do that, you had to take the time to quote and then you had to capital lol. So explain. He's like, YouTube?
There it is.
YouTube the video, just look it up. I'm like, okay, I'm looking up on YouTube. He was at a panel for DragonCon. Someone else on the panel was talking, these people in these animal costumes. Can you believe it? And someone else was like, oh yeah, those furries. And he's like, oh yeah, those people in those animal costumes. I've seen them walking around. And the other person on the panel was like, no, man, they were furries. And Christopher Judge was like, they're dogs and they're cats. They're covered in furs. So yeah, they're furry. And the guy who was talking and telling the story, like, I swear his hand was related to the heart from the Grinch. It grew 3 sizes so that he could facepalm, like, he's like, no, Chris Judge, no. And someone was like, Chris, come over here. Chris leans over, this girl leans over. She's like, give me this wildly animated tale to Christopher Judge that no one in the audience can hear. Chris is leaned in, and you just hear him lean in, and all of a sudden he goes, what? What? People do that? Where do I get one of these costumes? As soon as I saw that, I went, I need a picture with Christopher Judge. So I dressed up in my Dr. outfit, and I was first in line. And the people behind me were like, they were tapping each other, like, can we just lean in? Can we just lean in? Because we want to see the look on his face. And I'm like, I want to see the look on his face. And I go to get let in. And I'm like, okay, here we go. In behind the curtain, but he's facing away from me. He's talking to Amanda tapping because he had just done like a double photo thing. And he's like, boom, secret handshake. These people are starting together. Bye, girl. See you later. Looks over at me. He went from little half grin to Cheshire Cat. So I walk on over, put my arm around him. I'm ready, just like quick photo. Okay, so this is gonna be great. And he gives the hold up to the photo guy. They've got a lineup of people waiting for him, and he's like, hold up. And he's like, So tell me something. Are you a mascot? Or are you a furry? I know who I am. I am Dr. I represent the fandom. And I am like, I am a furry, Mr. Judge. And he's just like, yay. Photo done. Best response. I've talked to a few people, gotten good photo ops. That is literally the best response I've ever had from anyone, celebrity or otherwise. I'm a furry. Yay. All right, I think that has to officially be my time.